Thanks, right, for the DS. I'm really excited to play this game just because I know like absolutely zero about this series. It's one of the things that I've always wanted to try, and graciously, one of my members / sponsors has graciously helped me. Walker Sheets has gotten me to the point where I've been able to get these games and try it out. So I'm excited. He's gonna be on the show this afternoon, kind of talking with me. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes because I don't play a lot of like text-based games. So that's why I've always been curious about this series. I'm like, oh, okay. It's been on the fence, but now today we're gonna see. I'm sure I like it. I have all 3 games of the original series, because I decided to just. It was like $10 more to just buy all 3 on eBay. So I was like, well, do I buy the one for $30 or do I buy all 3 for $40? I'm like, I'll just buy all 3. So I have all 3 games in the series. So if I end up liking it enough, we'll keep going with the rest. But yeah, the Xenoblade backgrounds though. Actually, I have so many backgrounds on my 3DS. Let me see. If I close it and open it back up, what background are we gonna get? We get the other Xenoblade one. Of course we do. Wow, that's perfect. I didn't even. It was so random. I wasn't even trying to do that, but somehow we still got it. Okay. All right, we'll do it one more time. I have a million backgrounds in this thing. I spent way too much money on backgrounds, which is probably going to be the same thing with if they ever come to Switch, which I'm sure they will. All right. Team Aqua. Okay. I really like Team Aqua. If I had I've never played Gen 3, but I like this music, and I mainly just get them for the music. All right. So here we go. Ace Attorney. So I'm going to be calling Wes here. In just a second. Walker Sheets. Phoenix wrong. Oh my goodness. All right. So new game. Let's see. Let me get him in this call here. Start voice call. All right, here we go. Here we go. Hey, welcome back. All right.
What's up, everyone?
Hey, all right. So he's in here. About to start the new game. I just want to make sure that the live stream's working because it just said something stupid like unable to connect to the chat. So I'm gonna refresh the page. Does the stream still look good? All right. It looks good. Okay, I refreshed it. we're solid. Okay, never mind. All right, let's get started. New game.
Yeah.
Okay. The episode 1, the first turnabout. Okay. Is there voice acting in this game?
It's called Turnabout Trials. So that's why it's called Turnabout in every single one.
Oh, okay. What is that? A bloody... Oh, crap. Is that a bloody statue? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, we're starting this off fast. Oh. Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right.
You were like earlier. You were like, "Don't curse. This is a family-friendly channel." I'm like, you realize you're about to play a game that's like T for teen.
Very first sentence.
One of them's rated M.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Somewhat like him. Wait a second. What is this? Oh, he's gonna. Oh, is he gonna pin this on this dude?
Yeah.
I'll make it look like he did it. Bro, you get the most evil looking guy. He's. How can we not know it's him? It is interesting. I didn't think it was gonna show you like who did it like right off the bat. I thought you were gonna have to figure out who it was.
Well, I read it in an interview. They wanted the first one to be. It's less about who did it and more about how they did it. Like this, you know.
Oh,
just,
okay.
Just so you know, oh, this is the bad guy.
Oh, so you can try to like
just for like new players.
Okay. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone seems to go on a murder trail right off the bat. So is this your boss, Mia?
Yeah.
Okay. It says a lot about you and your client as well. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. Okay.
I love his name.
It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Isn't that your client screaming? Dude, tell him to shut up. Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
A little over dramatic.
Come on, man. Chill. We're gonna get you out of this. It sounds like he wants to die. Yes, I understand. He wants to die. But oh my God, you gotta be kidding me.
Oh, Larry Butts.
His name is Larry Butts. Oh, that's perfect. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell him it. What? Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Okay, what's wrong, Larry?
No clue why he does it, but
It's all over. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me? Oh, was that his girlfriend?
yeah.
Oh, that's sad. Who took my baby away? Oh, the person responsible for your girlfriend's death. The newspapers say it was you.
Exactly.
Oh man. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. I mean, I don't know if murder is simple, but a young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested, the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school has a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butt.
It's usually the butts.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone, he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him, which is why I took this case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Alright. I like these animations in this game. They're pretty, I mean, they're over the top, and I love it just for that. Alright, so let's see here.
Oh yeah, the sprite work is really good.
The court is now in session for the trial
have you heard any of the music yet?
Mr. Larry Butts.
It's really good.
Payne. Ooh, I already don't like this guy. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
His name is Winston Payne.
Winston, oh my goodness.
In pain.
Wince in pain, that's perfect. The judge looks very scary with that beard.
Like that. This is your first trial, is it not?
Alright, your kind of trial would be, okay. Murder is a serious charge. Yes, it is. I think I know that. Thanks. Mr. Wright, given the circumstance. Yeah, what's up?
In Japan, when you're set on a murder trial, if you're actually, at least in this universe, I don't know exactly if Japan, it used to be like this, but if your client is found guilty, they're given the death sentence.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we ain't gonna have that happen.
So,
let's see. Please state the defendant. Oh, Larry Butts. Okay, that's not so bad.
Next one you won't, I guarantee you don't know.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Wait a second. We didn't... Wait a second, we didn't actually read it. Hold up. No way, I forgot. Oh my goodness.
It's supposed to tell you. It's gonna be like, oh, you can check the court record to see stuff in case you're dumb and forget.
Alright. You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, of course I know the victim. Jeez, this is not how you show up for your first trial. All right.
What's a lawyer? What's a victim? Someone was murdered?
Okay. Oh, I see. You can check the court. Oh, so it's still basically like a tutorial, kind of going through everything.
Yeah.
All right. Who's the victim? Court record. So we get okay. So we can check to see who this is. All right. So attorney's badge. Cindy's, oh, okay, so Cindy's autopsy report. Loss of blood due to blunt trauma. Okay.
Cindy Stone.
Gotcha.
I like the other option, Cinder Block.
Cinder Block. It's your boss, she's dead. This is a ghost standing next to you. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She was hit with a blunt object. I feel like this wouldn't really happen. Like, don't they already know this in the case? Like, why are we going over like arbitrary facts that like should already be known before the trial?
Right.
Okay.
Actually, the judge would normally say it, obviously.
Yeah.
All the stipulated facts, and then they would basically just start with opening statements, which they don't really have.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not accurate because, you know, it's for gameplay wise. Also, it's a mix between Japan and America. That's why you have a judge for murder.
All right, so the murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Wait a second.
So you can check that whenever you want.
Okay. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence.
Updated and changed and stuff, so you always want to make sure to update what you're looking at.
Okay. All right. Touch the court record button to check the. Okay, so we can look at the stuff. All right. All right. Mr. Payne calls the first witness. Okay, so he sends up Mr. Butts. All right. You don't want to miss any information. Okay. It's nice that I have my boss with me.
Important.
Yeah, I didn't know I could have like two attorneys out here. Me and my boss are both doing it at the same time. All right. Ooh, Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Yeah, as long as he just keeps his mouth shut, he'll be fine. But I feel like he's gonna talk way too much and like self-incriminate. All right, Mr. Butts, isn't that true? The victim has recently dumped you. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great. Oh my God, you just say yes or no, not any of this. Like, oh my goodness.
I know.
Didn't they all die? Oh my goodness. I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What is it to you anyway?
Yeah, like how most girlfriends are.
Oh. All right. In fact, she has completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean with one of them? Lies. All of it lies. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he definitely needs to stop. All right. So she was in Paris.
Off there almost immediately for screaming.
All right. So we got a passport in the evidence. Okay. Basically saying she was in Paris the day before. Okay. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears she had several sugar daddies. Oh, so she was an Instagram model. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts.
I don't know what that is.
She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. And clearly, okay. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a... Yeah, shut up, Larry. I like you. You got a weird name. Wait and see. Stop. Should I stop him from answering? He's gonna say something.
It's up to you. It doesn't matter.
All right, stop him. Shut up. My client has no idea what the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Yes, thank you. Get that out of here. He said oof. Wince.
I know they actually say oof before like Roblox.
That cheating. Oh my God, he still said it. He still said it. Why, dude? Why?
Cheat and she-dog, if you know what that means.
Oh my goodness. Butts, shut your mouth. This guy is such a bad... Oh my goodness. He's gonna send himself to jail. Or to the death sentence. Alright, let's continue with the trial. I believe the accused motive was clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is not looking so good. Yeah, you don't think. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Okay. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Yes or no? That sounds so sketchy. Don't be like, yeah, why would you ever be like, oh, you know, maybe. You're in the middle of a trial, and he goes, did you go to her house? Did you not go to her house? Well, I don't know. Like, come on, man. Oh, this guy's an idiot.
Yes or no answer. You're under oath. You can't just say,
Yeah, have him answer honestly. Yes, just say yes. Say yes, you were there. We'll figure this out. Tell the truth, yeah. But don't be like
we obviously know
sketchy about it.
But you know, no one else does. I do like the fact that they were like, oh well, that was his girlfriend. I don't know. It makes them so they make it. Oh, it kind of does make sense that he would kill his girlfriend if he was jealous.
Yeah.
But Larry obviously did not know.
He's too stupid to kill his girlfriend. I feel like at this point.
Honestly, yeah. He's probably he's technically probably the dumbest in this one, in the trilogy.
He's saying he's lying. Hold up. The prosecution would like to call a witness who'd prove he's lying? Okay,
so your actual first witness, and some of the main mechanics of the game, I guess you could call it.
Okay.
Pay attention to his name, and say it out loud.
All right, let's see. Call the witness. Get him up here. All right. My goodness. I feel bad for Phoenix. Like, he's sweating so bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sowit to the stand. Oh, Frank saw it. Oh my God. That's these names, dude. These names. He saw it happen. Jeez. Oh yes, newspaper. Oh, that's the dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Yeah, I mean, this first.
Why would you, if you actually did kill somebody, why would you even show up to the courtroom?
Larry did it.
You call in, you give like an anonymous tip to the police and be like, oh yeah, I saw this dude, and then bounce, and that's it. You don't stick around and then you come to the trial, because that's just opening yourself way up for a lot of problems. You anonymously like tip off the police through like a burner phone or something, and then you skip town. That's it. What I don't understand is why he even killed her. Did she like owe him money or something? Was he like one of her sugar daddies?
No, you'll explain it at the end, actually.
Okay. Oh, okay. So like after you beat the case or like beat the level, like it explains everything? Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it reviews it.
Okay. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind me. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Why didn't you just use your cell phone, huh? It was 1 p.m. The man who ran away, without a doubt. The defendant's sitting right over there. Okay, but that doesn't mean... That's still... I still feel like that's not enough. Like, yeah, he saw the body. Yeah, did he watch him walk out of the apartment? He said he just saw him standing around there. That doesn't mean... It doesn't prove he's lying. All right.
No.
Right.
There is a contradiction, though, in his testimony. He was lying about one tiny detail.
She was already dead?
I'll let you figure that out.
Okay. Aren't phones supposed to be working?
It should be simple.
Work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, someone's cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit was one of those. Okay. I have record of the blackout.
2016. Everyone
so
had
there.
flip phones in 2016.
Okay, so that's interesting. So there was a blackout the same day, like the city cut power. Okay.
Yeah, right, it was at 12 to 6.
Okay.
So it would have been impossible for like any electronics to be on and functioning.
I got you. All right, we'll suspend belief and pretend in this universe like nobody carries a cell phone. All right, Mr. Wright, this is it.
No, it's 2001. That's why.
Oh, this is okay. So this is set in 2001. Okay. All right.
Well, it's set in 2016, but I guess apparently, like, I don't know. So like the modern ones now take place in like 2027 and stuff, but
okay.
Like, yeah, they're like 10 years in the future, but like technology does not advance whatsoever.
Okay. All right. So we got to find the contradiction between the court record and what he said. So okay. So something in what he said was false. I mean, the whole thing is false because obviously he killed her, but so he said something that
contradicts what is in the evidence. So
okay.
I shouldn't tell you. I'll let you figure it out. But
all right,
basically, let's see. One little detail.
So I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay, so he says he did see him walk out. All right, I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright, unable to go inside. Wait, he said unable to go inside, but then he goes inside to try to use her phone to find out that it doesn't work. Hold up.
Lying. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so basically in these types of hotels, the payphone is on the outside of her room. Basically, like there's like an opening to her room. She doesn't have to go in it to grab her phone. It's like on the outside.
Oh, okay. All right, that's okay.
It's weird.
All right, so I went to a nearby park, found a public phone. I remember the time was exactly 1 p.m. Okay, the man who ran away without a doubt is the defendant. Okay. All right, that's all of it.
So I would recommend, for at least for this first one, so I don't give it away, check anything he says is like this is what happened exactly, no doubt. This is what happened.
Oh, like a for sure thing. All right. So okay, so why am I just going through it again?
Oh, because you have to actually prove what he lied about. You have to object.
Oh, is
So
the Y
the
is you
evidence,
press Y to
what do you think
object?
it is?
What is it? What does this present do?
Well,
Oh, that
why you
okay.
can
That
actually
just
say
goes
that
here.
loud.
All right, I'm gonna look at this evidence here first. Okay, so that's my attorney's badge. Does it?
You
Okay,
use that
time
for,
of
like,
death.
twice in the game.
Oh, here we go. Time of death, 4 to 5 p.m. Oh, here we go. He said it was exactly 1 o'clock.
You have to
And
put it on that statement,
but the
though,
time
where
of death,
says 1
it
o'clock.
says 4 to 5 p.m. So
Yes.
and he also said
You
she
have
was
to-
already dead before they were in the room. Okay, so the autopsy
the
report
one
says
where
she
it says
died later than
1
he actually
p.m.
said.
Mhm. So object to that
So
one.
they got the statue that he killed her with. The passport that says she came back on July 30th. And the blackout record says noon to 6 p.m. So that would have been within, if he says 1 o'clock, but the time, okay. Or wait a second.
Right. So the
If
part
the-
where
if-
it says I remember the time exactly was 1 p.m. That's where you want to present the evidence of the autopsy.
Okay. Because the thing is, like, even the blackout report says that during oh man, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Let me go back. All right. Now I
If you
see.
want to yell objection into your 3DS, you can.
Oh, you can yell objection?
But you can probably objection.
All right.
Take that.
Okay. Is it on a speaker? Is that why? Do I have to press anything?
Yeah. X, but I mean it's just better if you probably just press the button. But if you wanted to.
Objection. All right. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Objection. You gotta hold the Y button. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go. 1 p.m. Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident. 1 p.m. Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? All right, so we'll present some evidence. All right, let's see here. What do we got? Autopsy report. Yep. Okay, here we go. All right. You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Frankly.
He just said like, "Oh, I guess I was wrong." Then it would have ended there, but he digs a hole for himself.
Oh, okay. So does it give you a time to redo? Like, if you present the wrong evidence, does it give you, or do you have to like
so
start
basically
all
the
the way
music will
over?
the music will stop when you have the right answer,
Oh, okay.
and it will basically so you see the 5 exclamation points. You will lose one every time you get one wrong. The judge will say. Sometimes it's extremely funny if you get it wrong, but the judge will be like, "Oh no, that's not true."
Okay. Okay.
And then if you miss it 5 times, then your client is found guilty automatically because the judge is like, "I've had it."
Is it like for the entire trial? You only have 5, or does it like reset? Like, because I know they're split into multiple parts, right?
Right. Yeah. Every time. Well, in the other 2 games, it's changed to a health bar.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's a reason why. I won't spoil it for the reason why, but it's a lot more because like basically like if something's like super urgent and stuff, then this is a really important fact. If I mess this up, my whole health can go away.
Oh,
or
okay.
like, this is just a tiny fact. It doesn't matter.
All right.
But yeah, just make sure you have the right thing. You can't just.
I mean, it's still. I mean, this is still like the
objection.
tutorial case, I guess. So it's not too difficult right now. All right.
No, the one after this.
It gets a lot harder.
I wouldn't say spikes. I wouldn't say it's a lot harder, but like, I mean, it's not as obvious. You know, you have to actually use like some thinking because it's not like dates.
Okay. It's not as
it's
plainly
more like,
obvious. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
This is. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death was sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. I see. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Oh, that. Why would you say you just...
Yeah,
you screw yourself by giving
I'm
such a specific
sorry.
time. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawt, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, right? Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Okay. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and there's a whole story falls apart. Okay.
I mean, yeah, like I said, if he just said I was wrong, it would have been fine. But
yeah, you could have just been like, oh, well, I assumed it was 1 o'clock. Like I don't know, I had guessed around 1 p.m. Like, yeah.
Right.
This guy's a bad criminal. He deserves to go to jail just for being.
I mean, his name is literally meant to be a witness. I saw it.
All right. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Okay, so he says he heard it on the TV. All right, let's see.
Yeah, 2001.
Oh yeah, somebody recorded a VHS tape of a TV program.
I mean, 2001, that would have,
that would have made sense. Yeah. All right, you know what to do. All right, so let's see here. So, all right.
It's still pretty obvious once you see it. It's a lot like the first one.
All right. There was a voice. Okay. But it was 3. Okay, so 3 hours off. Why would it be 3? Okay, so it's 3 hours off because somebody recorded it? All right.
Well, it wouldn't matter if it, if it was, theoretically, it wouldn't matter if it was. Because obviously then it's like, oh, well then, it's just like, it was 1 p.m. at the time of the recording.
All right, so they were watching a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Okay. Notice anything suspicious? All right. Let me look at the stuff.
Yeah, look at the court record. There's something in there.
All right.
You'll see it literally instantly.
What if I... Wait a second. There's the blackout. Hold up. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't be watching. There can't be no. The TV wouldn't work because of the blackout. Stupid.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. All right, so which one is that? Probably coming from the television. All right, here we go. So let's present. Here we go. All right, sure it is a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right.
Oh,
I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Hearing the television? All right, here we go. So now we present the blackout record. Here we go. Okay. Hold it right there.
You won't need it for this case, but you'll need it in the other cases to fetch out information.
Okay.
They'll add to their testimony, but in this one, you don't really need to press.
Straightforward. Okay. The prosecution said there was a blackout in the time of the discovery, and this record proves it. You couldn't have heard the television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawt? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Wait! I remember now. Is he wearing a wig? Mr. Sawt, the court only his hair keeps jumping every time there's a new animation. Would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That and you seem rather distraught.
Bro, after the first one, they should have been like, you're clearly lying.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. They always let the witnesses stay on the stand because they're like, oh, I remember now. The judge is a nice guy, so.
Yeah. He looks like a big old Santa with that beard. He's just missing the Santa hat.
He is so funny in some of the cases.
Is it okay? It's always the same judge, right?
Yeah. In this game, yeah. There's like one time in Trials and Tribulations, or I guess like 2 times.
Okay.
Actually, no. Oh my gosh, there's 3 times. But
he's doing it again. Okay.
Same judge.
He said. Okay. He says he didn't hear the time. He saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Bro, stop lying. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. All right, you saw a clock. I guess that would. Okay.
Oh, sorry. My controller plays audio out of it.
Oh, that's all good.
I realized that.
All right, let's see.
I want to turn that off. Oh, I can. Okay, fine.
Yeah. All right. There was a table clock in the part. All right. The murder weapon, the killer used it to hit the victim.
Oh wait, no, Winston said
Alright.
it.
That must have been what I saw.
Some of the more juicy parts of the
Okay.
thing come out now.
So he saw it on a table clock, and the table. Okay, so let me.
No, Oh, never mind. This is not it yet. Okay, so basically he's saying the murder weapon was a table clock.
So this statue.
Like,
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a statue.
So do I? All right. Let's see. They're saying you can press every statement if you get some more detail. Oh, okay. You don't need to press before evidence. Oh, okay. All right. So I just need to put in the evidence right here.
Present.
Okay. So present
Yes.
the statue. Okay. Here we go.
Pressing will basically, you won't need it yet, but it will basically give information on stuff.
What is press? Like media? Like media press?
No, it's basically like you ask them like, tell me about like if he says something like, I don't know,
Oh, like pressing the
murderer was
okay.
carrying a weapon, and then you ask, and then you press them, and then you would ask, what was the weapon? And
I
then they
got
tell
you.
Oh, it was the dagger.
Okay, so it's basically like it adds more questions, so they keep talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they'll be
like pressure them.
Oh, add
okay.
that to your test. And then you can be like, add that to your testimony, and then they'll be like, all right.
Okay.
The murder weapon was a dagger. Objection, it was a sword.
Okay. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Well, I am an attorney, I guess.
A lawyer.
Yeah. What do you think's going on here?
Do that?
We're not at the circus, dude.
You can't question. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Your Honor, if I may.
You...
Mr. Payne, as the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You can tilt it and it says the oh, okay. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted as a statue. My apologies. Okay. So the statue is also a clock.
Yeah.
All right. It appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes. I'm sure we'll find something else wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it because of that.
All right, there's a gaping hole in the witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hands. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Okay. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there. I just did. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. I love these, like, these animations are so good.
Is the pursuit theme on yet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, it's good, man. I love this. All right, continue, Mr. Wright. So this is when you're, like, getting close to the end, and you're about to expose them.
Yeah,
oh, we're getting. You know what?
Not necessarily the end, but yeah.
I haven't. I've barely started even into the first case, but I know I'm gonna play every single one of these games now. I love this so much.
I know, it's that good. It's good. It's so good.
I 100% thank you. This is amazing. Yes, Your Honor.
Wow. And this is one of the not as good cases too.
Yeah, this is like a basic tutorial case. The sound you must have left. All right, let's see. Okay, so
one other case in the trilogy that's worse than this one.
Oh, okay. Is it in this game or is it in the?
Saying like, oh, this isn't a circus, pal. I was like, oh no.
Oh yeah, I have seen that. Oh yeah, it's like I have seen that on Twitter. It's like something like
Big Top.
It's whatever the what's his name? Crap, the prosecution guy. He's like, you're not just a clown, you're the entire circus or something like that.
Yeah.
Understandable since the spoken to just hit the victim. All right.
Everyone talks crap about the circus one, but I'm like, you guys. But it's only the worst in the trilogy. There's ones that are way worse outside of it. That's why they call it the trilogy, because the games after that weren't really supposed to be made. The guy who made the Phoenix Wright was like, I'm done after the fourth one. But they were like, no, make another.
Oh, okay.
And then and then it was kind of, they're not bad or anything. You might absolutely love them too, but
Yeah. All right. On that day, I never... Look, the clock. I heard... No, I mean, I saw... Ugh. Oh, it was a wig! He just threw it in his face.
yeah.
Oh, shut up, shut up, shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her, and he should burn. Burn. Oh, give him death. Jesus.
I know.
Oh, man. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense claim. Mr. Wright? Your Honor? You claim that the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is writing on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor.
This one's a little tougher to think about.
The sound, Mr. saw it, definitely was this clock. The fact is clear. If you simply, try sounding the clock. There we go. Let's sound the clock now.
Yeah,
oh, does he have it in the court with him? May I have the clock? Oh, okay. So, do they usually bring, like, evidence into the courtroom? I thought that was, like, kept in, like, a secure location.
No, it's used in the
Oh,
courtroom,
no, you're
and
right.
actually,
You're right.
You can, as an attorney, you can even grab the evidence, and at least in American law, you can be like, Your Honor, I submit defenses,
Okay.
Exhibition A, blah blah blah. You would like to present it and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah,
All right.
it would be there.
I think it's
They probably have,
8:25.
like, the bailiff.
All right. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. So we've heard the clock. What is your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's, wait a second. 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. Huh! You forgot one thing! Uh-oh. What's he talking about? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. I mean, I guess that's true. I mean, it's still kind of... I mean...
Yeah, like, there's no... Like, I know it's... At this point, you could say it's a coincidence, but it's like, there's no way. There's way too much saying that it wasn't.
There's too much evidence against him, like...
Prove.
Oh, you can't prove that it was still 3 hours slow, like, on the same day? Like... I mean, I think everybody in this courtroom is just gonna figure nobody... I mean, you're not gonna tamper with the evidence, so... Or...
No.
Let's see.
No, it's just like, he's like, well... You have, it might have been 3 hours slow after the fact. It doesn't mean it was then. Even though that would have been the only reason why you thought it was 1 p.m.
Yeah.
But the judge is kind of, he's not the smartest. Not Larry Butt's stupid, but...
I'm just glad we got Larry Butts off the stand. All right.
Yeah.
They treat me like a criminal.
He comes back, but don't worry. He's not as bad as this first trial. He's actually, like, a lot better.
Oh, okay. You lawyers are all slime. Oh, I almost had him. Is that it? Does he really? No. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Are you serious? He gets away? Oh, no. Okay, our boss comes back to save us. Mia. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit.
Yeah.
I like her. Mia, I mean Chief.
You
Listen
really
up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well,
Everyone
yes.
Luke
But that doesn't mean we can't still win.
Do not say why that's funny, but
Okay.
to yourself, you really like her.
All right, think it through. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Okay. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Hold on.
Why would it be before?
Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it. All right, let's look at the evidence again.
So would there be a reason for her to, like, put it 3 hours slow?
Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There was a piece of evidence. Okay, yeah, let's look at the court record again. Ha! Tough words. Let's see if you pull this one off. All right. Blackout. Well, the passport's the only thing we haven't used yet. Oh, they were in. Oh, that's why, because they were in Paris. So there's a time difference.
It's not 3 hours. It's the other way. It's like, what? or 9 hours fast.
Is that, wait, is that not the, hold up, is that not the right evidence?
No, it is. It is. It's just it's not actually 3 hours slow. It's 9 hours fast. Because
Oh, I get it. Okay, yeah. I mean, I don't know the time
this game
difference.
takes
Is this game take
Los
place in
Angeles.
Japan or does this take place in the U.S.?
Los Angeles,
This takes place in L.A.
LA.
That's hilarious. All right, let's submit the passport for evidence.
Everyone in this country is Jamaican.
Jamaican, Japanese American. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It?
Ooh, savage roast.
Got him. Oh, he's foaming at the mouth. He just died. He just died right there on the stand. Order.
Oh,
All right,
someone in the
dude.
comments said Japanifornia.
I see that. Nice. This case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your client?
America.
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm
Your client
impressed.
is still probably guilty.
I don't think I've ever seen someone complete defense so quickly. And to find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. Man, okay. The court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. All right. Woo. I wish there was confetti in like real trials. Like after you win the case, like somebody brings in like some party poppers and some fireworks. Oh man.
I saw a comic someone made and it was like, one of the characters was like, pal, I try to do something for you before every case. And then like, and then he goes up to Phoenix afterward and he's like, hey, can you help me pay for the confetti I used to throw after you won?
All right, is this a summary? Okay, he says he posed as he was a burglar, posed as a newspaper salesman, and went to like break into people's houses. Okay, when Larry went out of her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work.
Because he thought the house was Larry's. Then he walked in.
Oh, okay.
So
I got you.
He got scared and then he killed her because he was terrified. That's why he was like, no, not me.
Oh, because he's
he didn't
used to
mean
like
kill her.
breaking into houses that are empty and not with people home. Okay. So he
Mm-hmm.
grabbed the nearest object, hit her in the head. She died from blood loss, and probably a TBI. All right.
To be announced. Wait, TBI.
TBI, traumatic brain injury.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what TBI stands
To
for.
be announced.
Oh, all right. So we won the first case. Good job in there. Congratulations. All right. I owe it all to you. Not at all. You fought your own battle in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Of course, he's still like so crazy.
His girlfriend's dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess we did. Yeah, she didn't love him anyways. He's a little too insane for her. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. Wait, Nick. Is Phoenix?
Phoenix. This is his nickname. Nick. He's not the only character to call him that.
Oh, okay. Phoenix, Nick. Okay, all right, I got it. Kind of a bad
Miss Faye
nickname,
also
but okay.
calls him that.
Who else?
Nick. You'll get used to it real quick.
Who else calls him that though?
You'll see.
Is it? Oh, okay. All right.
The second main character?
All
Miss
right.
Faye.
Miss Faye. Okay. Cindy Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a...
Do Wendy.
Never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry?
Harry Butts.
Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts. Yes. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever.
Bro,
Let's
he
celebrate.
obviously got a crush on Mia.
Dinner, movie, my treat. Of course, I'm sure he's like, oh, my girlfriend's dead. I'm crying. I'm so sad. And she's like, oh, it's okay. He's like, oh, Is that an invitation or are you single?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, he's
Here, take this. It's a present. A present for me? He gives her the clock? The murder clock? Why would you do that?
No, actually.
Oh, I made this clock
Not
for her.
clock.
Oh, okay. He made
He
two
had
of them.
copies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
I
keep it as a
know,
memento.
Like, I don't think that's okay. That'd be funny if you were just like, hey, can I have my clock back? You know, after the trial, like, I need that. It's my only clock. Can I have it back?
That'd be so
I
weird.
don't know. I wonder if he would actually be able to get it back afterwards. I don't know.
I don't know what happened. I guess you can get evidence back after a trial, but
Probably.
I mean, yeah, because like people's
a
like
bunch of
in trials, like
paperwork.
people's computers and stuff get confiscated for like evidence, and so I'm sure it takes a long time to probably get it back, but I'm sure if you like submit the right paperwork,
They
you can get it
probably are, like-
released.
Right.
Yeah, it just probably sucks to have done. All right, let's see. What the heck is she talking about?
This case actually,
Oh, I haven't been
this
paying
case
attention to
leads
the
on a
text.
cliffhanger.
What do I give? What do I give him?
Okay, so basically, she's asking, he asked Mia, why, well, she doesn't love me and stuff, but Mia's like, no, she did, she thought of you, and now you gotta prove what it was.
Oh,
It
what did
was-
she?
I think it was the statue itself, because he made it for her, and it's rather heavy, so she would obviously wouldn't want to take it with her unless she actually cared about him.
Oh, okay.
Take that.
Let's see. Where'd you get that clock? She took it with her when she Oh, yeah, okay. You think so? She could have just worn a watch if she needed to know the time so bad.
Exactly.
She took the clock with her. Okay.
I don't know what the message was supposed to be here. Oh, girls be wanting them sugar daddies, just ignore them, or no.
Yeah, I don't
She
know if
still
that
loves
was like
you.
a positive or a negative message. Like,
Yeah, like I mean, she still had some. She was still like. She
Good-
still broke
good for
up
you.
with you.
Mr. Butts, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. That's so weird. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I've never had this entire time I've played these games.
Yeah. All right. All we can do is believe him then. I mean, or if you're the player, it shows you who's actually guilty. All right.
Well, okay. I think it does it in the next case, and that. But after
It
that,
doesn't tell
have
you
to
who it
solve
is?
for yourself. Yeah.
Okay.
It does. The next one does, but that's it.
Okay. All right. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe. Over drinks?
It's actually really juicy once you actually find out.
Oh, okay. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm sure he's not going to pay me, unless you count the clock he gave to Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be the center of another incident. What? Are you serious? And my promise to tell the chief about it, me and Larry, would be on the promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Okay. The end. Okay, so that was really fast. Was that just because it was the tutorial case?
Yeah. The next one's not super long, but I don't know how long you wanted this stream to run for, but
I will
probably get the whole case.
Yeah, we've been streaming for about
You could
45
probably get
minutes
the-
or so. So yeah, we'll do another one. So we'll see. All right.
You might get halfway then.
Okay. Turnabout Sisters.
Turnabout Sisters.
Okay. Save. Here we go. It's by far the shortest trial in the franchise. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It is. Yeah. They go up to usually to 3 hours or so. So
Okay.
each stream will probably be one case by probably
Okay.
next time too. It'll literally be just the next case.
Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. So how have you been? Well, lonely. And it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. It's been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. Well, that's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time? I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside instead. Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? It'll be a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. Burgers? Okay.
Okay, everyone this is a whole meme because in Japan it's like rice and stuff, but they thought, oh, you know, Americans, they hate Japanese people.
I like rice.
Burgers.
Burgers? I don't know if they hate okay. They like Brock and
like
oh boy, I love jelly donuts. You know that meme?
Yeah, Brock, yeah. And like they change
it's like a rice ball. It's like a rice cake and then
yeah, and they
change
it and it's like
all right. Conversation record. She records all her calls as evidence with her sister. All right, here we go.
Okay,
September 5th.
Technically it's illegal, but I don't know.
Yeah. Faye & Co. Law Offices. All right, Miss Faye.
This is Mia's place. She's the boss of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because she used to... Yeah, it's hers.
All right. Why, I see it's right over there. This must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Ho ho. You're not confer... I don't know how you said that word. Gathering information in my business.
Your voice for this character... No, Luke, your voice for that character actually kind of fits their personality.
Oh, okay. Funny. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. What?
Yeah.
No! Ah, crap.
I like that you said you really liked her, too. And I was like,
aww. No! Oh, my goodness. All right. Red, white, blue. America? What?
America.
Yeah, what is it? Red, white,
America.
Blue. America. Okay.
You'll see why.
Oh, so she... Dang it.
She's dead.
Well, that's sad.
This is the second half of the game. The other half, the investigation part.
Did you say there's 3 or 4 trials in this game?
Okay, originally when it came on the GBA, it was 4 cases, but when it got ported to the DS, it actually came with a 5th.
So there's 5 cases on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It is canon, so.
Okay. Uh-oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. The chief must have gone home already. She said her sister was coming over, so she would all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. All right. Oh, examine, move. All right, let's go to the office. Move to the office. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief? Chief! Chief! Dang, is she really dead? That's so sad. Who are you?
I know, and you just get to know her too.
Aw, yeah, that's depressing. The strange girl dropped out of the cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief, where she could lay under the window. Wait, what is this?
Oh yeah,
her body was still warm.
Part that happens to Maya.
I could feel it when she held her shoulders. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally, she was cold. Oh, man. Chief. Alright. Examine the body? Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah, examine that.
It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. Okay, so this is, I mean, I get it's a video game, but I feel like this is where you call the police and you let detectives do this. Like, you're a lawyer, you're not a detective. Like, call the police, have a detective come and review this, gather evidence, and have a crime scene set up, and get somebody to come in, take photos, and do all the police work. Okay.
Well, I mean, you basically play detective because it's way more. That was actually the initial planning thing. They thought just have it be a detective game.
Be a detective instead of a lawyer?
Yeah, but then obviously they changed it later on. But the actual detective, speaking of which, one of my all-time favorites, because he's not actually that smart. So you kind of have to do your own detective work.
Okay. All right, glass shards added to the court record. Okay, so glass lamp fell over. All right, a piece of paper must have fallen from Mia's hand. Okay. Oh, I see it. Maya. A word written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Did Mia write this?
Maya.
This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. So she wrote Maya in blood on the back of a receipt. Okay. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I'd better call the police and find out what that girl was doing here. Well, I've seen her on the box art, so I don't think she's like our villain. All right, what else? Is there anything else to see in this room?
She's your partner for the whole, like, I mean, I might have just spoiled that, but I mean,
okay.
She's the second main character. When I was talking about who's called him Nick, that's who I was talking about. Some people love her, some people hate her.
All right, so let's see.
I always thought she's adorable. So.
Yeah. Oh, you can pan the office. Okay, so you can look over here. So let's see. There's a phone. Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like somebody was halfway through taking it apart. Police! Please come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window. What? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Oh no, that's not good. She's gonna call the police and make it look like we did it because we're in the office. All right, let's check the computer. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she uses PC emails. She picked up an ancient model from some garage sale with practically nothing. Okay, so it wasn't the computer. What about this notebook? Ledger book. Every time is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Okay. There's a book lying on the ground. No clue. Okay, that's nothing. What about this paper?
Yeah, I think you can move back to the original room.
Yeah. I don't see anything else in here though.
Yeah. Move back to the first room you were in and talk to. I think you talked to Mom.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I looked at the window. The Gatewater Hotel, a nice luxurious place across the way. Okay. All right. All right, so let me go back. Move. Where else are we gonna go? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Oh, no, there she is. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? So Mia was writing this girl's name? Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought it'd be used for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Okay, so present her with the receipt. Okay, here we go. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. Oh, there's the police. Okay, they're here now. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Okay. Who's this guy? Gumshoe. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way. Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Okay. Anyways, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch.
How's it going? I'm Dick Gumshoe. he's got like that Brooklyn look.
Okay.
That's what he's supposed to.
Wait, she couldn't have.
Pal, how's it going?
Excuse me. Ah. This word Maya here means anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here in her note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Oh my goodness. Killer? Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What?
By the way, for everyone, gumshoe the word gumshoe means detective.
Oh, really?
Just
Oh,
you know,
okay.
another pun. He's a main
Mia's younger
character,
sister
though,
Maya was
so-
arrested on the spot. I was taken for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Alright. 9:07 a.m. Okay, police visitor's room. Poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh. It's you, the lawyer. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Of course I will. Sorry, not a chance. Of course I will.
Sure.
First things first, I better get her cheered up. Yeah, of course I will. Alright, really? Did I say the wrong thing? She looks sadder now. Oh, what's wrong? You don't think I can do it? No, no one could. Who would believe me? Even you. When you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought. It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How did that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on the edge the whole time. It's been a while. Huh, so he crashed and burned. He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh? Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know I gotta go if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Oof. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trouble you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Alright, so let's see. Examine. Okay, so we can talk to her again. We can't really. We can go back to the office.
I think. Okay, I don't know if they're. Talk to them and get as much dialogue out of them as possible, because that will usually progress stuff. And then
Okay.
sometimes you also have to present stuff to them, like, hey, do you know what this is?
Well, I don't know that I have anything. Like, I have the statue again and some glass shards, but I don't think that's gonna. Yeah, I don't know what the glass shard is gonna do.
Presenting your badge to people is sometimes very humorous.
All right, let's present the badge and see what she says. Sorry, I've never seen that before.
You're supposed to.
Oh no, it just says I've never seen that before. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
sometimes others do. I think you're supposed to, I don't know, someone.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what acolytes wear? It's my uniform, you can say. An acolyte. People like religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium in training. A spirit medium. I'm pretty sure that she qualifies as strange. Okay, so she like talks to ghosts? Here we go.
Pretty much, yeah. She can talk to spirits,
So, okay, so she can talk to her after she's dead so she can tell us who the real victim was.
Well, the real victim? Nah.
Or I mean who the real killer was. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think she explains it. She's only a junior, like trainee or whatever, so she doesn't.
Oh, so she can't actually do that yet. Okay.
Sadly.
So you're for real honest. Okay. We can just okay, so we can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Okay. So she's not there yet. Okay. All right, the day of the crime. Let's see what happened. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. All right. That clock shaped like the thinker, the one Larry made. How could you have been evidence in a case? Right. She said that something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it on her own voice? Her own voice, yes. I'm pretty sure that our conversation on the cell phone is recorded. Okay, that's all right. So that's why they recorded it. So let's learn about the cell phone. Did you say if you have a conversation with your sister on the cell phone? Let's hear it. Oh, I just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. All right, so we got a note from her to remind us. All right. Huh? Something the matter.
All is good. Everything is good.
I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. The address is a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go and ask him to represent me? Oh, so she doesn't want me to. Aw. Okay, yeah, we'll do it.
Well, I mean, she said her sister said on the phone to like
that I kind of suck. I just don't have enough experience. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. I see. Don't worry. Okay. The trial's tomorrow. Man, that never happens. It's like let's set a trial for 3 months. And then that 3 months comes and they're like, let's keep postponing the trial. Let's put it off again. Okay, visiting hours are almost up. All right, let's go talk to this. Wait, did we not? Wait a second.
What?
It's okay. I've been doing the last few hours talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to go and hold on to a piece of evidence. Oh, okay. We already went all through all this.
Yeah.
I wonder why I didn't put a check mark by it though. The lights were off. Oh no, there's some new stuff. I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay, all right, now it's got a check mark. Okay, so let's go back. So let's go to, it says move. So Grossberg Law Offices. This is who the famous person.
My name is Marvin Grossberg.
Grossberg. What a name. Oh my goodness. According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Okay. Can we look at anything in the office? A solid mahogany desk. The wood's been polished into a deep luster. See, I like games that like just add like random stuff in the background that you can just check out.
Talk about, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're actually talking to, or you're at his office. I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Okay. All right, but it says there's nothing we can do at the office, so, all right. Should I just leave then? Back to the detention center.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're supposed to. Oh, did you go to talk to Gumshoe yet?
No. Okay. Let me go back to the. Is he at the? Hey, what is it? Did you meet the lawyer? No, I haven't seen him yet. Okay. I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. All right. Where's Gumshoe?
He's at Mia's place.
All right. Examine. All I have is this guard here, though, in the background. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro, this guy. Okay. Yeah, I can't move around the office, though. So, we went through all the talking points. Oh, wait, here we go. Your family. There we go. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She could still be alive? Alright, let's ask her about her mother. My family have been mediums for generations. They say that ESP runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There's a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years later after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my ESP. Okay. Your mother's enemy. Yeah, let's hear about this. So who is the man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. So what happened? The case was solved. We thought. You thought. The man my mother helped, the police has captured the innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. Yeah, I feel like that's not a legal thing you can do. He told us the paper's mother was a fraud. Media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughing stock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me, White. That was his name. My sister told me. White. Okay. All right, now, okay, so that's all the talking points. So let's move again. Let's go back to the office and see if he's there.
Yeah, get the phone.
Here. Is that a phone on the table? I guess it is. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, I'm not mistaken. That's lighters made of solid gold. Even I can tell somebody who's got a lot of money to burn. Okay, yeah. I don't see anything in the office that I can do.
No. Not your office. The one that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, no, I haven't gone back to my office yet. All right. I guess that's the only place we haven't gone back to, which I guess is now a crime scene. All right. Fanco Law Office.
You're figuring it out.
All right, here we go. Well, I got cleaned up nice. All right. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Oh, sorry. I don't know you from somewhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No. Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Oh, right.
He's not as dumb as Larry, but he's got his moments.
And you were... Oh, and you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumtree. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Right. At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyways, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there.
Hey, you can't say that word.
You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick.
I'd be so mad if you got, like, demonetized just for saying his name.
No. It'll be fine. Can we talk to him as well?
I was just...
Here we go. All right, talk to him about Mia. About Miss Vey. You did an autopsy. You want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right. You can see the report, but that's all. All right, so we got Mia's autopsy report. That's nice. All right, now let's talk about Maya. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you ain't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Yes, I finally get to meet Edgeworth. That's like the number one character that I've heard just amazing things about him. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means. You being a lawyer and all.
Second most loved.
Yeah. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? I don't. Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa! And you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Yeah. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Well, I didn't think we were going to be doing this case. I thought it was going to go to somebody else. All right. Can we talk to him about anything more? Nope, that's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to be the guy, obviously, but you'll see why.
Okay, here, let's present. Should we give him Maya's memo?
Yeah, to get the phone, yeah.
Okay, yeah, to get the phone. Here we go. All right, I was wondering, did you see Maya's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh. He's on to me. Tell him. Yeah, I'll just tell him straight. If I tell him why, there's no way he'll give it to me?
He won't give it to you. Yeah,
really?
You gotta lie.
Oh, okay.
He's dumb enough.
All right. I know nothing, pal.
Sounds mean.
A cell phone holds a lot of little girls' spicy secrets. Oh, you trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked out all the numbers in the memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here. You can have the phone back. Oh, he still gives it back. All right, so there's no suspicious calls. Seems like he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Okay, so we got my cell phone. All right, check the court record here. Okay, if we want to listen to the conversation. Well, I mean, we already went over the conversation because us as the audience heard it at the very beginning.
But if you ever forget it.
Yeah. All right, one more thing. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyways, you better not. No influencing the witness with your loyally ways, pal.
Does it say her name yet?
No. Come to think about it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness?
Her name's kind of funny.
Yeah, Miss April May.
Fun, but
April May? Like...
You get it?
March, April, May?
April, May.
I don't get it. Yeah, like the months. Like, they're going in order.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess I get it. It just seems like a lazy pun. I'm sorry about this. But I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me your name. Miss May, huh? So you've seen her home already then? Aha! You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not going outside her room until that trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. All right, well, let's go talk to her. So we got the Gatewater Hotel. Let's see if she's in. All right, so room 303. Wow, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. Okay, I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Yeah, it's gonna be you, dude. All right, so let's. She's in what? She's in the bathroom. So let's snoop the apartment while she's in the bathroom. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer.
I'm pretty sure is illegal.
Well, yeah, but I think we've done like a million illegal things as a lawyer up to this point. What's one more, right? Hey, what are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. It was a screwdriver. I thought we already saw it was in the drawer. Okay, so she came back out of the bathroom. Let's talk to her. What you witnessed. All right, let's see. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Observe? Incident? You sound like a lawyer and just in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
There is an Ace Attorney movie.
Let's see. What happened the other day? I don't suppose you could tell me about it.
There's a manga and anime.
Really?
Movie. I think.
Oh wow.
There are 3 musicals too. There are 3.
Did you say musicals? Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's not gonna tell us anything. She's just gonna wait till the trial tomorrow. Great.
Okay. Did you get the wiretap?
No.
I might have just spoiled that. Oh well.
The wires. We can wiretap her room.
Did you get it?
No, is it in the room somewhere?
In her drawer. Yeah. Here.
Oh, how do I do that? Hold up.
Hold on. I'm gonna look up how you because I think did you talk to Marvin Grossberg yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well that might be where you need to go next.
Okay, I can still talk to her a couple other things though, so let's see. Let's talk to her. Could you just who exactly are you?
She won't say anything. She won't say anything.
Oh, okay. All right. She keeps trying to hit on me. I don't know. This lady's kind of crazy. She's a little crazy. Actually, she's a lot crazy. I don't know about this woman. All right, this room. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is somebody staying with you here? Ooh, what an amazing power of observation. All right. Okay, not me. I'm what? Okay. Go look for clues in the garbage. All right, you know what? She seems kind of shady to me. I feel like she is in on this. She won't let me look in the drawer. I mean, yeah, but like, okay. She's in on this murder. I think whoever that dude was that killed her, is like with her, and they're like, she was like, he set her up to be like, okay, so once I kill her, you like say, okay, I see somebody across the way, and then notify the police so it looks like it's somebody else. So you can basically have an alibi or somebody else who testify and say, oh yeah, I didn't see him there or whatever. All right. So okay, no, go ahead.
Ready? Go back to Grossman's office.
All right, let's see. Move. Yeah, here we go. Grossberg's law office. All right, let's go back here. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should wait for him here. Okay. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
I can't say anything because my mustache is covering my mouth, and I'm also fat.
That badge on your collar. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, and what do you want?
I don't know what a lawyer is. What's a lawyer?
I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. What's the strange reaction? Acha! I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Him. Anyways, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion.
Okay, so obviously there's something wrong with this.
Yeah, I don't quite get. I don't think he's part of the murder, but like, there's something weird why he won't.
Right. You're
okay.
on the right track.
Okay.
And you'll find out why, and it's actually really messed up.
Okay, you're refused. Yeah, let's hear this.
You might be able.
Please tell me, why won't you take her case? Well, you see, it's just I'm busy. But the client is Mia Fey's sister.
You just said she wasn't too, or you weren't.
Yeah, he says like we don't have many calls or clients.
People, no, I'm super busy.
no, I'm busy now. I can't. All right. Mia trusted you. She knew your sister would be in hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Goodbye. Okay, I don't have the time to argue with you anyways. Okay. Did you say something? I think not. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? Now, there's nothing more to discuss with you. Alright, let's talk to him about Mia. How did you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago, quite the apprentice. That one learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see? A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Alright. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. Is my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay. All right, so I guess we just go back to the detention center and tell Maya that we're gonna be your lawyer instead.
You're right.
Now we've talked to Grossberg.
Right. I was thinking go get the wiretap, but I was like, no, the wiretap's the last thing you do.
Okay. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones.
Yeah.
What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Ooh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes in, I guess. Alright. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Nope. Defend Maya.
Aw, I mean, you could have. Then you got to do all that work.
Yeah, but it's more fun this way. I get to see how this all unfolds. All right.
I mean,
I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Well, I can't abandon you. Someone else is the culprit. I don't know why. Yeah, I can't abandon you. That's why. I feel bad for her. No one is a sad person without any friends. I know. I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. All right. Well, let's fight this one. And you get out of here. Right. Okay, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. All right, so yeah, let's go back to the Gatewater Hotel. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment at your service. Oh, right. I've just come to deliver room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you'd like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey!
So now's your chance.
Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. You came back so quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of... Oh, Mr. White. Oh, I knew she was in on this. Okay, Mr. White of Blue Corps has phoned. Oh, right, sure.
Yes,
Mr. White of Blue Corps. Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister
White
told
of
me.
Blue Corp.
Yeah, okay. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence?
So now you know why red, white, and blue.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right, so let's see. Now let's look in this drawer here. No clues here. Are you serious? Maybe I didn't click on the drawer.
In the drawer?
Okay, here we go. There's a screwdriver sitting in a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here?
Oh, there you go.
A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? All right, so we get the wiretap added to evidence. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. All right. I'll be using this bit of evidence to tomorrow's trial. That's for sure.
And we get
for Maya's sake.
And we get to meet one of the best characters in the game.
Wait. I mean,
Edgeworth.
you know what I mean. Okay, so here's the thing, though. Like, you can't snoop in somebody's room, take an item, and then go to the court tomorrow and be like, oh, I submit this as evidence. It's like, how do they know you took that from her room? Like, there's no, it's gonna be, like, completely thrown out. Like, you're gonna look like such an idiot. Like I could bring anything from my house and be like, oh, I found this at Miss May's hotel room. And they're like, what? All right, whatever. I mean, it's a game. But some of these things I kind of find ridiculous. Oh, bellboy, still there?
Make fun of it later on.
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. All right, time to peace out of here. To be continued. Was that only the first half? Was that really only the first half? Oh, I see. Okay, so he gives us a chance to save here. Okay.
Yeah, that's that's the first half of day one. Or I guess
okay.
It goes into day. There's 4 parts. You just did the first part of the 4.
So there's 4 parts to this story. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. September 7th, 10 a.m. Courtroom number 1.
Oh yes,
right.
we're gonna keep going. Let's go.
All right. The court is now in session for the trial of Mrs. Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Hey, Edgeworth. Okay, the defense is ready. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sort of a British accent.
Oh, I don't know how to do a British accent, though, for Edgeworth. I'll try it.
I mean, not necessarily British, but like kind of like Austrian, maybe. Like.
Okay. The prosecution has evidence she's committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Then let's begin. You may call your first witness. The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe.
Hey, how you doing, pal?
Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by this window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck in the blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even a girl's hands, sir. The judge accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to court record? Okay. Now, detective? Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Mrs. Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Alright. So let's listen to what he's got to say. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why, she had witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack.
This is where pressing comes in.
Okay. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contraindications in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Alright, they usually slip up, say something wrong. It works all the time. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Alright, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Alright. So now, okay, so we'll get to use press now. As soon as, okay, so, okay. There were two people already there. Me and Maya. And they had her say that, okay, she called it from across the street. Alright. Alright, so let's press him on suspicious stuff. Let's press him on who the caller, because we are already suspicious of, yeah. Let's press on this. Wait, why isn't it working? It says hold the Y button, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I'm pretty sure it's the shoulder button, is it not? The other one?
Is it?
Present?
Oh, that's it. Oh, it is the shoulder button. You're right. Hold it 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what is this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss Maya isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Oh. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first. Very well. Let's hear the testimony again. All right. So let's see what else we can press.
Now you get that. Now actually there's.
Oh, it changes a little bit. Okay. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Didn't we pick up that piece of paper, though? How do you like that?
Yeah.
That's my hard evidence. Alright, before we begin a cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it. Try to be more careful. Very well. Alright. Let's see. I don't think he's I don't think the detective's I think he's just stupid. I don't think he's actually part of this murder. Alright, let's see.
No.
Alright.
He gives the information in fact.
So he says, okay, so he says I found a piece of paper, but that's not true. Like we handed it, we found that piece of paper and handed it to Maya. Let's try this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, then who did write it, Smarty Pants? Who, I did, the killer. Anyone can see that. Huh? You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. What? Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence? Ha, I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Ugh. Well, Detective, tell us what you had written on the memo you found. Alright, on it the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Alright. There has to be a contradiction. Yeah, okay, so let's see here. What evidence do we have? So we have the glass shards, floor plan, receipt. Man. Touch the check button to look for details. Oh, so we can actually like look at the floor plans too. Okay, that's cool. All right, so I see like just a bunch of stuff knocked over. All right. All right, so the autopsy report doesn't tell me anything that we didn't already know. It says death was instantaneous at 9 p.m. We can check to listen to the call. It's a clock. It's not working. That's lame. Put some papers inside. Can we submit the phone call as evidence for like? It's not working. That's lame.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not yeah. I mean, you will, but like not right now.
Okay. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with the glass shards. I feel like that's nothing. But and we still have the weapon.
You'll use it like
okay, the wiretap. I don't feel like this is the appropriate time for the wiretap. It's me. Actually, I don't even think we should present any evidence. Let's just keep finding some other stuff we can press them on.
What did he? Okay, he said what did he? The paper. So did he say that she wrote the killer's name out?
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, that's what you're supposed to. That's
on
the
it,
contradiction.
The word Maya was written clearly in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. All right, let's try this. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. This is it.
Yeah, check the autopsy report real quick.
Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in books and in the movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. Ooh. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess. I haven't heard it in many cases. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually. You got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. All right. So.
Yeah, check the autopsy report real quick.
Check the what? What report?
The autopsy.
Okay.
What's the
Let's see. Blunt force trauma to the head. Death was okay. Yeah, I mean, she couldn't. If she died instantly, which, I mean, I don't.
She wouldn't be able to write.
Yeah, she couldn't.
That.
She couldn't write the note. I don't understand why everybody thinks she was the one that wrote the note. That seems kind of stupid. But all right, let's just present this. All right. Let's. Here we go. Let's present the. Here we go. Autopsy report. All right. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No but. We're way out of this one, detective. Okay. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have taken time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but what exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? The day of the murder? The day after the murder? I think it was the same day, wasn't it? No, it was the day after. It was the day after. Mm-hmm. It was the day after the murder.
Yeah, come on, you know this.
The prosecution's point being, he's like, that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? One day and is out? All right, come on. What?
No,
a second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediately to... Okay. But there is a possibility that the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
Come on, that's... always like make fun of this part because it's like, it's the stupidest thing.
Yeah, who does a second autopsy? What are you gonna... You can't... There is no way... Like, you can't have a second autopsy report. Like, once it's been performed, like, that's... Yeah, that's so stupid. Okay. Yeah. All right.
But now, we threw that out the window. So we just threw that out the window, so crap.
Nice.
Looking kind of not so bright here for us.
Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. All right. So, okay. So he pulls some guy. There probably wasn't. He just made it up. Miles probably just made it up. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edward. The detective is a sham. I'm a sham. I'm gonna call Edgeworth a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor? Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence is in the report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. All right, so an updated autopsy report. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that the obvious conclusion, yes? Darn. Okay. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her innocence?
Here we go.
Okay. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink, and then she sticks her tongue out. Okay.
Oh, whoa, she's pretty hot, guys. Whoa, she's pretty hot.
Chill, man. I mean, I don't think you should really wear that in a courtroom, but okay. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this court. Uh-oh. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from Fay & Co. law offices? Mm-hmm, that's right. Please testify to the court about what you saw. All right, here we go. I'm so ready to take her down. It's not even funny.
Let's go.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her, and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is remarkably solid testimony. Whatever. I don't see the trouble the witness any... Wait! Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? Oh, I thought the witness testimony was now, quite firm, didn't you? The judge can't do this. Oh my God. Can we get a new judge? This judge is clearly, not being equal here. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults and perfectly good testimonies.
With her.
Hey, how dare you?
Her understudy.
All right, let's see. Yes, I'm doing it. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to find some weakness. All right. Well, you may begin. All right, let's see. So she says... All right. It was 9 o'clock. She looked out the window. So, okay,
yeah,
so she saw her, like, chase through the office. Okay. She dodged to one side. Caught up to her. She hit her. Okay. Let's see here. Let's see if we can press her on some stuff. So, okay. All right, let's press her on exactly who attacked her. All right, let's see. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that...
bro, it smells bad.
You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, I don't know anything. If you really had witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo is far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry. I'll be a good girl, I promise. All right, so let's see what else she's got to say. All right. I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of the report not startle you? Wait a second. How does she... No. It's submitted as a statue. She shouldn't know that it's a clock. Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
There
yeah.
you go.
All right. Yep. Okay, that wasn't too hard. That one was pretty easy. All right, let's see. All right. All right, so you ran off to the right. I don't understand this whole, like, she dodged the left thing. I saw it.
What do you
That
mean?
clock. Yep, here we go. All right.
Oh, yeah.
A clock. Didn't this come up on another testimony recently? Well, don't you look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Here we go. Do I have to submit the clock as evidence? Is that what this is? Here. Here we go. All right. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Oh, here goes the music's coming on. All right. Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said that the statue was the thinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that by just looking at it. Ooh. Another person in a much same position as you recently called this a clock, too, and he was found guilty of murder. All right, Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, here we go. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here.
I'm guessing you already know what you did.
The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial consent. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. Objection! But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once.
One.
Hey, this still counts. All right, objection sustained. You may continue to question. All right. Whew.
I ask people questions. That's how I find out stuff about them.
Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. Say the time. She didn't hear it from across the street, so you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co. No! Hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go in there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Amateurs, listen to me. Mr. Wright, in the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. Oh, I remember now. The clock doesn't even work. She said it was busted on the phone call. Here we go. Okay. All right, now I'm getting there now. All right. This is a trivial matter with no direct bearings on the case at hand. All right. Time to switch directions, quick. All right, let's see. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because was it broken or were the batteries dead? Holy crap, wait a second. Let me check the court record.
They weren't dead, but there was nothing in it. The batteries were out, not. And, yeah.
Well, there was no battery. Oh, that's right. Cause
Yeah.
It's empty. That's right. Because she put the papers inside. That clock is missing its clockwork. That's it. How could you possibly? Just have a look as soon as you can. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain in the court this meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May.
The way you just said fat.
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty? Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, When was the clockwork removed? It was after the witness heard the clock. Then there is no contraindication. That is true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she rang it. And that is exactly what happened here, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? All right, this is when we submit the phone call. Okay. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves the clockwork was removed is Maya's cell phone. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here it is. All right. Oh, wait.
Something.
Take that!
Something Edgeworth did not have.
Yep. Oh, because we stole it off the police. There we go. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. All right. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. I love Edgeworth when he gets mad. That animation was perfect. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Ugh. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. My heart goes out to you, Edgeworth. Not. Let's hear the conversation. Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I shouldn't probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. There we go. Your Honor, I think this recording makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone. And this was recorded in the morning, before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Oof! Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before, but this directly contraindicates the piece of evidence already submitted in this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen this clock before. Because it was literally like a handmade gift. But where do I just submit the thing as? Yeah. Okay. So here we go.
Yeah.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine had made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? I love this dialogue. Oh God, she's going psycho. Oh, here it is. Oh man. What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She should die for it. Die. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Scary. Ms. May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of this matter. Miss April May, you knew that the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Okay, oh, the wiretap. Here we go. Yep. I haven't... have we? I don't know what's on the wiretap, but it's probably like how she communicated whoever, Mr. White or whatever, who actually killed her.
It's what's on Maya's cell phone.
It's Maya's cell phone again?
No, she heard what was on, but the wiretap is just the wiretap, I guess, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
The wiretap is just all the, it's just to show, oh, this is all she heard.
Okay. Here we go. Have a look at this. Ooh, that? I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faye's phone, were you not? Ooh. Oh, here we go. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... darn. What is it? I don't know what this one is. Victims, okay. Because it's not her phone. Let's see. Diet, no. He said it was simple. I just don't know why. Okay, it's not on her phone. I don't know what to do with the glass shards. Do I just submit the wiretap again? Why can't we? No. I don't know. This is getting to me. Maybe the floor plan? We haven't looked at the floor plan at all. But that probably doesn't have anything to do with it. Is it the floor plan?
Okay, so what's your problem right now?
He said, okay, how do I prove that she overheard on the phone that it was... Okay, what?
So what's the problem?
I just don't know what to submit, which evidence to submit for this. Because she overheard on the wiretap that it was a phone, or that it was a clock.
Right.
But I don't, the only way, I don't know what to submit for that, because the only thing that I have was in the office, like somebody had partially tried to dismantle the phone, but I don't have anything on that.
I'm trying to think. Okay.
Let's see.
So, shoot. Okay, this is the second part of her testimony. So what's the part that you think is wrong? Like, which state?
Well, somehow she knows it's a clock because she tapped the phone and she listened in and she overheard her saying, but I already submitted the wiretap, and now they're asking me how to prove that she overheard it on the wiretap, and I'm like, I don't know.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm confused on which one it is.
Okay. Oh, is it asking you to present evidence?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do I just present the wiretap again?
No, it's the clock itself.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because,
wait.
No, hold on. No, it's not. I'm sorry, it's the phone.
It's her phone?
It's Maya's cell phone. Yeah.
Okay, I don't see what that...
Because,
all right.
Does that make sense?
I guess it kind of does. Here, let's see what he says. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I wanted to hold on to for me. What is it? This time, it's a clock. It's, oh, because she said it's a clock. All right, that makes sense. Okay. In the actual phone call. Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Oh, here we go. Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. La la. All right, did you tap her phone? Miss May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Oh, she's done for now. It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm the bad girl, is it? Is that it? Now she's gonna cry.
Your voice.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippy tapping irrelevant? Ah, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of speech, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation of the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone? Ha, I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? All right, let's see. What's she gonna say now? You can't be serious. Wait, I say. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock at night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know. Like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? I think I'm making this up. Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene of the time of the murder. So, what does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're not gonna let her walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Oh, come on, we gotta think of something. All right, call the bellboy as a witness or continue to... Let's keep pushing Miss May. I feel like she's gonna break if we keep pushing her. Right, on with the cross-examination. What exactly do you have left to examine, Mr. Wright? Miss April May has admitted to the wiretap, yes? But that bears no relevance on the case at hand. Murder. There's no way you can prove anything, any connection. Uh-oh. Think, it can't be the end. But I'm out of evidence. Then I believe the cross-examination is over. Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any other witnesses on call? None, Your Honor. She's the last. What? But that means... Maya's guilty? Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? The defense would like to call the bellboy after all. Oh, we were supposed to? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, wait, did
whoops.
you not?
No, I
Did you not
didn't.
call the bellboy?
No,
Oh, no.
Did I mess this up? Oh. Hold up. I didn't. I was going to keep trying to... Is it a game? Oh, we'll see. Hold up. May I remind you, dear Mr. Wright, should you question the bellboy and Miss April May's alibi proves to be solid, then by default, your client, Miss Maya Fey, will be pronounced guilty. Are you prepared to accept my condition? All right. So he's still going to let us. Okay, so, all right, yeah, let's call the bellboy now. I accept. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of my work, sir. I'd be happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin. Very good, sir. All right. Let's see. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call at 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot. I brought it to her at precisely the request time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. All right, let's see what he's got to say. Okay, so he was at the hotel. 8 o'clock. She asked for a nice coffee. So it took him an hour to get her a coffee? That's some bad room service if it took you an entire hour to get a coffee. All right. Wait a second. I just realized it. Okay. Didn't she say something earlier about like the ice would melt and then you'd have plain cold coffee? Why would she want to purposely ask for a coffee to be made at 8 but delivered to her at 9 if she wanted the ice? Yeah, let's see. All right.
No, apparently she likes cold coffee. People at my school actually get that. That's not actually the weirdest thing.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Let's press him on. She asked for it to be brought in at 9 o'clock on the dot. All right, let's see what he's got to say. 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on TV and wished to drink after she finished. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Ms. May herself. Okay, one more time. Well, okay, but if it's 9 o'clock is the same time as the murder, she's not getting coffee and seeing out the window. Oh my God, if she can't, not all at the same time. All right, let's see what else.
Right.
I delivered to her myself. Let's see, because he would have seen the murder as well then. So let's try this. You're sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely. Absolutely? Yes. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's endearing mannerism. How come you're so very certain? Well, I brought her the room service, sir. She's the guest. Favor me with an, embarrass? What? Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's
Yeah,
French for kiss,
she's
sir.
being very-
But not a French kiss, more of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir? It was a moment I shall never forget. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Haha. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. Protest. All right. Wait. Please wait. Yes? Does the defense have something else to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth? All right, Mr. Wright. I give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it, now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in room service bed making? Not check-in, room service. I gotta ask him about the room service.
Room service. Yeah, room service.
Yeah. Tell me again about
Wait,
room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9 o'clock, I delivered room service to Miss...
No. It's not room service. I'm sorry, but you took.
Oh, well, I
anyways.
clicked it already.
It's about check-in.
The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Does that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know? And we don't skimp on the ice, after all. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying with Miss May in Miss May's room? Oh, I love this music. I object. That was unobjectionable. Overruled. The witness will answer the question. I see. Why did you not mention in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to not to mention. Well, indeed, it was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... Huh? He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked. Oof! You fool. We got him. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right. Your Honor, we may have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In this new light, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. You agree, Mr. Edgeworth? Who? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... the man with Miss May.
Who's the other guy?
The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof! Your Honor, he has been previously revealed. Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi for the time of the murder. However, that does not clear this man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it were too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court. Oof! Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defendant's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter thoroughly. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. The trial, Miss May. Court is adjourned.
Okay. Woo!
Whew, that's a lot of speaking. Man, my voice is like is getting about to get wrecked. Oh man. Is that okay? So we're halfway done, Mr. Wright. You were amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, the other attorney was pretty cool too. That face of his, with his eyes wide and his trembling lips, it sends shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no. I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyways. I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may go down there later. Anyways, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. All right. I asked for the full record of Miss April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that got left on the record. Okay. So we got her stuff for tomorrow. Okay. Anyways, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to get her free. Okay, to be continued. Alright, so we're halfway done with this case. I'm gonna save. And then I'm also gonna go downstairs, get some water. Get some water. Hold up. I'm not gonna close out of it, but I have to get some water for my voice because it's killing me. So nobody leave. I'll be back in just a second, and then
let's go.
Then we'll continue. Okay?
Please finish. Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this case. We're gonna at least finish this case. Just my voice is like about to die here because I've so much text to read. So I'll be back in just a second. You I don't know. You can entertain them if you want. Tell them about. Or not. Oh great. Or not. We're just gonna sit here on black screen. I'll be back really fast. All right.
Okay. Wait, I don't know if everyone can hear me, but I'm going to assume they can. So what's up, everyone? Master Walker here. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna call myself that. Yeah, I hope you guys are all enjoying the stream so far. I kind of dozed off at the end because it was just like Luke was reading so much. But uh, yeah, we're gonna probably finish this one up because the one after this uh is 3 days, and that's gonna probably take the entire stream from now on. Like probably, yeah, this will probably be like one of the only streams for Phoenix Wright where it was like more than one case, because the fifth case, and I won't tell Luke this, but the fifth case in the first game at least is longer than all the other cases combined, because it's like I think 8 hours, and it's still on like that 3 days, because that's like the maximum you can have in this support system. Just a little secret.
Man, okay. Whew. All right, the water water never tasted so good on my voice. It's going to suck afterwards, but it was worth it. All right, let's keep going. Thank you for all being patient. All right, September 7th, Detention Center Visitors Room. All right. So...
Actually, I'm going to get some water, too.
Okay. Let's see. Not you, stinking Laura. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Laugh at the fallen Miss May? No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Alright. You're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask of me, then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Alright. Alright, let's talk to her here. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? No way. Something to get her to talk. Alright, the wiretap. Why'd you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? This sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime. And I suppose you learned that in lawyer school?
One that you committed.
Alright, your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. That does it, bottom-feeding scum, sucking lawyer. Bottom? Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just against me? Alright, so that didn't tell me anything. Let's see, we don't really have anything we can, like, present her with. Let me look at May's testimony. What does it say? The victim dodged an attack. She ran to the right when she was caught and struck. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing, yeah, there's nothing in the room to examine. She's not going to tell us anything, so I guess we'll just go back to the office.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we're back at the office. Is there a way to, like, auto-scroll? Like, I guess not. All right, looks like Forensics is taking a day off today, like, so that I don't have to hit the A button every time to move the text. Like, the text goes on.
I don't know in this one. You can hit I think if you hold the B button, I'm not sure.
No. That's okay. All right. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. All right, so let's see if there's anything else left in the office. I mean, that the police missed. Mia's desk, perfectly clean, as always. The only thing is missing is Mia. Oh, that's really sad. All right. No clues here. Just check the window. Is got anything? Sky is blue, and so am I. All right, let's see. All right. Yeah, it's okay. So none of that.
Yes, please. If you don't mind.
All right. Let's see. So I guess there's nothing here at the office then. I'll go back to the hotel.
Yeah, I'll check the thing, Luke.
Okay.
But
let's see. Oh, the bellboy's back. Okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. Not at all. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater rep, as they say. Rep? Yes, our reputation will be swell after the hotels where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both sucked in the same bad dream? So you are honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. All right. Let's snoop around her room. I don't know if the police have been in here, but this is the drawer. There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. All right.
I don't think there's anything else in there.
Okay. Hey man, thanks for the $2 donation. Surprise donation.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me. No, thank you. This has been a fun game. Let's see. Yes, we plan to install a telescope in that window. $5 will earn you 3 minutes of view to a kill. My goodness, they're gonna monetize this whole like murder thing. Okay.
I don't see how that could like get people to like, you know, come to your place, but I mean whatever works, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see if the bellboy will tell us. And Miss May is not gonna tell us anything.
Right. No, she will. She will. You just have to. You have to give her a piece of evidence that will convince her.
Oh. Do I have that evidence already?
No. I think you need to talk to Marvin Grossberg.
Okay. All right. I knew that from the moment he saw him.
Keep talking to this guy though, the bellboy.
Okay.
He might have information.
Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you have a photo of this man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. All right. Let's see this hotel.
That's the thing you need.
I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle, the Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Oh my goodness. What do you think? Sounds great. Oh, okay. All right, let's go back to Grossberg's law office.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Oh?
You ever play Lego Star Wars?
It's been years and years.
I'm thinking of playing it for the first time.
I just realized the painting's gone.
Yeah.
Why is that $3 million painting all of a sudden gone? Wait a second. Yeah,
You know, that
there
just
was a
normally
painting.
happens. Don't you get rid of your $3 million paintings, Luke?
Well, he made a big deal about how he wasn't going to sell it, so it's quite interesting.
Oh.
Wait a second.
There's something on his desk.
What was it a painting of? I thought it was of a fisherman.
Yeah, like a dude.
Okay. Oh, wait. No, let's keep... Yeah, is that something new on his desk?
Yeah.
What's this? Old photos?
I think there's... Yeah.
Something's been written in pencil on the back. DL6 incident, Exhibit A.
Oh my gosh,
Exhibit B.
DL6.
DL6... All right, let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. Okay. All right, take it for now. All right, so it's just some random photo, but there's another one.
Switch it out for the other one. You don't need
A photo of lies on the desk. Oh, okay.
that photo
Yes.
of a random lady.
Okay.
Well, no. I guess I can say it. It's Maya's mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the dude who killed her, though. All right, that's the man we're looking for.
Red, white of Blue Corp.
Yep. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in the office, though. I think that's it.
That's it. You just need that, and then I think you can either talk to the bellboy or Miss May, and she'll talk.
Oh, show him the photo? Or, oh, no, I can go back to... Yeah, here we
I just
go.
said that.
Yeah, let's go back to the hotel. No.
He said if you give me a photo, I can give you the location.
Where is it here? There we go. All right. Here we go. Take a look at this photo. That's him. Detective? Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. No. Okay. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit. This guy's way too excited about this. Yeah, have him write it. Basically, yeah, saying that you'll testify against this person. All right. Okay. So we got the bellboy's affidavit. Cool, saying that was him. All right, so they can't play dumb about that. That's good. So then let's go back to the detention center. Let's go back to the jail. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? All right. Oh, it's my fault now. All right, let's see. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. All right, let's present her with the photo as well.
I mean, he kind of looks like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh, spiky hair, yeah. Have a look at this. I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you? Ah, a reaction. This is him, isn't it? Who? When? Why? This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. See, I don't have to, you're in jail. I don't have to show you any proof. But because I want to. Here's an affidavit. Can't play dumb with this. The bellboy said that he saw him go into the room with you. He told us who he was. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb. If indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this photo to the press. What? Even though we should witness to murder, this man is in hiding. I'm not sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. All right. It's great to be alive? What? Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Now tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corps. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call him a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay. We just asked Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corps is located? Oh, so he threatened to kill her too. All right. Fine, a lead on this guy. Phil May couldn't have done it. That leaves him. What I want to know is why he was in a photo of the Grossberg's desk. That seems fishy. And the painting's gone. That's still something I need an explanation on. But all right.
You'll get one.
Let's see if we can talk to her now. Nope. Okay. We already talked to her about all this stuff. All right. All right. So, where haven't else we haven't gone? Oh, here we go. Blue Corps. All right, we got a new place we can go visit. All right. So the same day we're going to Blue Corps CEO's office.
There's the painting.
What? Oh, you're right. There is the painting. Welcome. Please furnish me with your title of your personage. What the?
What's up?
What's your name? It's just. Is he wearing brass knuckles? Or is that just like rings on every finger?
Probably.
I was just quickly asking the title that you go by. Right, Phoenix Wright.
He's one of the only anime characters I've ever seen where even in the Japanese dub he still speaks English.
Phoenix Wright does? Or Mr. White?
No, Red White. He's one of the only
Interesting. Yeah. Splendiferous. Perhaps I haven't intimidating you with my grantisque. I don't know this. What's this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corps. You know, corporation expansion official. My business dealing bring me in contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess.
That's offensive to my religion.
You are an attorney, fresh out of the law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you come to meet like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Oh, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. All right. So let's talk to him a little bit more. Let's ask him about Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corps, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. What a shock. It was to hear what she has done. What has she done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she has paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She just gathers information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder? Alright, were you in, April, May? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details of such time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police. The courts. To me, they are just mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Alright. Let's ask him about Blue Core here. Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. And in case you were wondering, Blue Core is named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Core, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Alright, yeah, let's ask him about that painting. That's the most suspicious thing in the office. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple. Rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada! Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grotty Burger. What? Oof. 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 Ooh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it. For it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition, the police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. Is the world beyond your compensation? You came here from Grotty Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is it this painting hangs here? Perhaps he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Alright, so is it, I guess presenting him with any evidence doesn't do anything. Because he doesn't care. So let's go back to Grossberg's office. So maybe one. So he blackmailed basically everybody.
Yeah, that's why Grossberg wouldn't take Maya's case, because he knew.
Okay.
Because obviously he was the killer, and he was like, oh shoot, he's gonna like, because you know.
I got you.
He was
That makes sense.
That's why. Yeah, Grossberg wasn't trying to be like a jerk. He was genuinely scared for his whole life.
Okay. I'm not senile. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him. Alright, let's talk to him about the painting. Mr. White, let's see. So, I paid Blue Core a visit. Oh, I see, Mr. Grossberg. I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was it not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Core, Red White's office. So you noticed. I was supposed I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, you know, you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? Ooh! I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand a defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do the harm to themselves, therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than a weight of many years. Alright, the DL6 incident, that's what I want to know about. DL6 is nothing more than a sorry code the police gave the case. I received a request from Medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder that bequested the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. Okay, so that's basically, it's the same case that we talked to Maya about.
Yeah.
However, the murder case remained unsolved to this day. Okay. Reason for the blackmail? Yeah, let's hear this. The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It's an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if he would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something on what she found. Okay. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I could have done if things have not gone poorly for that girl. Alright. I asked you before, but why did you refuse the request? I think I have a right to know, right? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Alright. He does seem troubled about something. Alright. So we questioned him on all that stuff. Let's see. I don't know if we have any evidence we can present to him.
I mean, you might be able to go back to... here, I'll check the guide.
No, I think I'm supposed to go back to the office because he said check me as... because she was following him for years. It seems so normal. Hard to imagine that a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be a clue. I should have another look. All right, so let's see.
Actually, you need to go to your Fay law offices. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, yeah.
Perfectly clean. Well, there's a painting. An old movie poster. Oh, okay. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Just check it out one of these days. Okay, that's not it. Isn't the books in the back? All the cases the chief ever worked on, they're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? What was it? J something? J through S. Let's see.
Oh, white. Red, white. Or DL, no, yeah, red, white, and blue. So I guess check white.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Yeah, let's go through these case files. Oh, because she's been following on White for a long time. W, White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh, he killed her because she had found something on him and was gonna go after him. Alright, so it's completely gone. I don't know if there's anything else in the office.
No, that's it. Check the plant, actually. You might
check the plant? Okay. Check the
plant, Charlie.
Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Well, I guess, yeah.
Oh, is that all it says? Okay,
yeah.
Keep checking on it throughout the cases of every game because it has funny dialogue.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's stuff like that, and then every ladder you see also do the same thing. For all you guys who already know what I'm talking about, you know.
Misty Faye. Should I take a look? Alright, let's read on about her mom. Tarnished her name. It was determined to find the ones who made him a brilliant Faye. Using the ESP that runs my family, I held my audience from the dead. Finally, the names of the 2 men surfaced. Marvin Grossberg? No! This parasite, man. His name is?
Wait, seriously?
The record stops there.
Oh,
okay.
Well, yeah, he had nothing. He had actually nothing to do with the case, really.
All right. Let's see. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part here is the end. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's see, find out the most disturbing ones. Oh, okay, so we got some newspaper clippings. That's nice. All right. I'm pretty sure that's everything in the office, though. Maybe we should go back to Grossberg's office and show him the newspaper clippings. Let's see. I found this in Mia's file, so she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present these in court. Not a bad idea. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything else? I guess not.
No, there's nothing else in the room. I think you need to go back to him now.
Oh, back to Blue Core and show him?
Yeah.
Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. All right, now let's present him with the newspaper clippings. There you go. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filed with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. Am I right? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send somebody right away. Wait a second. Mr. White. You're wrong. Excuse me. What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child work out, Mr. White. You did it. All right. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me with the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man.
The killer.
What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those Chief Prosecutor. I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now.
Oh, wow.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna try to put this on us. You're a mere lawyer. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer in any worth will defend you. Oh my goodness. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they'll make even you look competent. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And this is my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Oh. Now we get sent to jail.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My trial begins tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Is he going to defend himself? Great. They let you out of detention.
You can't legally. You don't even have to be a lawyer to legally do it.
I know. It's just a really stupid option.
You
you get a free lawyer for you. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you can't pay for it, somebody will give you a lawyer. Like, I don't know why at that point, if you can't pay for it, you'd be like, nah, I'm going to decline the free state-appointed lawyer and defend myself. I mean...
Well, I mean, he was already working on this thing, you know?
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I don't know.
Let's see. She can defend me in court? No. All right. Does she have any lawyership abilities?
Huh?
Oh, she just read a book.
No.
Lawyers for rookies. Okay. Oh. All right. Let's see. Okay. Just a piece? Okay, come to the courtroom tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Alright, it's the beginning of a new century, yet, with a crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finished within a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up the defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him. All right, to be continued. Okay, so there's one more part to this. Is this the last? Is this the last section? So okay, so it's like explore, then like you have a courtroom day, and then it goes back to like an exploring day, and then courtroom.
Investigation trial.
Okay, that's okay. I got you. All right. Here we go. I guess this is it. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look.
It does.
Prosecutor Edgeworth? I received a call from the public prosecutor's office yesterday. He told me that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What does White have to say? The judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty? End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth? You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? Phoenix? Well, the court will be opening for session soon. But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. He's not... I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this. All right, it's trial time. Here we go. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. All right. Yes, I am sure. I'll be defending myself today. Understood. Mr. Edgeworth? As the details of the event are quite already clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of another witness to defend its crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. Alright, let's see. It's like he already knows why. If anyone's gonna raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you owe me an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify at the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I am ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent. Mr. Edgeworth, I appreciate your demeanor. Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Wow. Your name. Yes, that's what I said. Oh dear. To my locution, I don't know these words. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or used to a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Do you know the victim, Miss Mia Fang? That would be negatory. Nope, I did not. You were at the Gateway Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why, tell you what you already know. Very well, Mr. White, you may begin. Alright, if I can't rip this apart, I'm done for. Alright. Ho-ho! I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix.
Hey, Luke.
Alright.
I'll be back in a second.
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright, let's see.
I'm getting dinner.
Okay.
I'll see you in a
Alright, let's
second.
see. Alright, I was reading some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam come from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Alright. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Okay. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Alright. So let's see here. What can we press him on? Okay, it was 9 o'clock. He was reading some papers. And he heard what happened, looked outside. So I saw him. He saw me. Okay. I called Miss May over here. She, too, was surprised. She ran away, but she gave chase. Okay, then you hit her. Okay. Did Edgeworth prep this guy, too, I wonder? Anyways, I better find a weakness in there. Okay. Let me... I forget what evidence we still have. No. I don't think I have any evidence that works right now. Okay. Let's try to press him on. Yeah, let's try to press him on. It's me. Spiky haired. Nope, that's not it. Okay, now, Yeah, let's try to press him on this. What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Clearly stated that the assailant looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Here we go. Counting both eyes? 40? Don't add them together. Alright. His eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyways? And what did you do then? Okay, so he says he's got good eyesight. He saw it was me, or a man, where she clearly said it was a woman. There's got to be something else here. Can we press him on the time? Let's see. He says he was reading. Let's try this. By the window. You mean the one directly across from the Fayco offices? Correct. That is the only window you see. And there you were reading papers? Oh, so the bellboy should have seen him then. Correct. The Gatewater is a business hotel. I turned to look out the building. Okay, so it says he, like, basically he saw her and then told Mrs. May. Let's look at this. What is Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Do you know she had been tapping Faye's office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on this Faye woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, after all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Let's see. The victim, she ran away, but she gave chase. Okay. All right, let's try, yeah. All right, so he says give May's testimony. All right, let's present this. Your Honor, what do you think about this witness's statement? I'm not sure I follow. It clearly contradicts the, I thought. You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Ooh! Oh, okay. All right, that was the wrong one. All right. Oh, okay, here we go. All right. Here we go. Now we present it. She ran away, but you gave chase, and then this says that dodge to the right, she was caught and struck. Okay, here we go. All right. What do you think about? Oh, what? Is that not it? Oh, we have to press it first. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Here we go. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely positively perfect. Okay. Now we can present it. Because he said dodge to the left. This clearly says right. Here we go. Now we got it. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim went to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Both are right, because he was in the room, and that means they're swapped. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha, I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contraindication. There is one scenario that would explain the conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was in the room, and so to him it was left, and to her it was right. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Show the court where Mr. White was standing. Oh, okay. Oh, I have to use the touchscreen? There we go. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, it was as he was watching from this point of view, it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense is a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears that I have been unclear for this. I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. All right, let's hear what he's got to say this time. Ms. May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. So he's saying she was hit twice. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Okay. That does seem to make sense. All right, let's see. You bet I will. I mean, yes. All right. All right. Let's see. You hit her savagely. Okay. Last of her strength, she ran to the right. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we've got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let's laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. All right. She first ran left. And then, okay, let's press this. I didn't hit anyone. Now. There's no point in hiding things from this court. The prosecution requests the defense remain from interrupting the testimony. Oh, why is he mad at me? All right. Let's see. Hit her twice. So you were watching both times. I suppose I was? And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think? Let's see. Let's press this first one. What do you mean by that? That is what I'm about to explain. You Americans always so impatient. It does not become you. You're American too, buddy. All right. I didn't. No. Oh, okay. Darn. You chased her. Okay. Let's see what he's got to say about this. Stop saying it was me. But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. All right. All right, let's see what evidence I have. We still haven't used... Let me look at the floor plans again. So she went left and then right. Why would she go left and then right if... Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. The victim dodged an attack, but then ran to the right. She was caught and struck. It says she dodged an attack, and he says I hit her twice. Here we go. Your Honor, that statement... It does? I don't see anything contradictory. What? Are you serious? What have I not pressed on? Oh, I only have 2 left. Okay, this isn't good. Okay. Let's see. So each of you saw different parts. Absolutely, that's right, of course. Anyways, moving along. Oh, did the autopsy say it here? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me check the autopsy. Died from a blow. It just says, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can try to. Let's see. Is that evidence? No, it's not it. Because the music didn't stop. How exactly is that evidence? Yeah. No. Okay. Darn. This is... I'm so... Oh, I'm going to lose this now. Man. Okay. It should have worked. I don't understand the whole... Because the statement from Ms. May says... Yeah. Let's try this. No, that's not the right one. Have I pressed every statement now? I think I've pressed every one. Alright. What do you mean, next? Next is what comes after first. Okay, I know that. Then that's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. All I said, she turned around and made a desperate dash to the right. Okay. So I'm down to my last one. Have I pushed, have I pressed on all the right statements?
Yes, okay, so is that the autopsy report on either 4, 5, 6?
I can't hear you. You're gonna have to speak up.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, now. Okay.
Luke?
Yeah, what's up?
Luke?
So, okay, so what evidence am I gonna put in there?
The autopsy report.
Under which one though?
Mia's.
When it says
Because she was hit with a single blow. She couldn't get couldn't get hit and then get up and then like
So when it okay, you know so next I mean? With the last of her strength she ran to the right. Is that the statement I should put it under?
She couldn't have done that. It said she got hit with 1 blow.
Does it though? The autopsy report just says died from a blow, and it says may have lived for several minutes. So it could have been like she got it and then she dashed across. All right. No. Well, here goes nothing.
It was a single blow. No, it was a single blow. I don't know.
Oh, yep. The music stopped. Okay.
Yeah.
The victim died from a single blow. Okay. All right. So I didn't realize I thought you could just submit evidence on like throughout the whole cross-examination. I didn't know it had to be on a specific statement in there.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes, it has to.
So that's why I kept messing it up. I was just submitting it under anything. Okay. Here we go.
Aww.
Let's see. Now's my chance to get him. All right. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told the court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using that phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yeah, oh my goodness. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Oh, okay. All right, the two accounts. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard the thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then, she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin cross-examination.
Oh, I know what's wrong here.
Okay. Let's see.
I know.
Deal with it.
I know 100.
This is almost over. Okay. Is it now what I was trying to pass on the last exam? Okay. Because it says, okay, so he looked at the other window. Then he saw her dodge to the left. And then he saw me, but she dodged. She turned around and ran for the door, which is on the right from the hotel viewpoint. Then you did her with a single blow. Okay.
Wait, did he say she like turned one way and then she turned back around the other way?
Yeah.
Why
but that count.
Okay, wait. Which way was? Why would she run into like a dead end?
Yeah. Well, we already did that. We already went through that course with him.
Oh, you
Let me
did?
press him.
Oh.
Yeah. That was in the last. That was in the last statement. Let's see. Let's push him on. You saw him dodge to the left. Miss Mia. Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No. Triple no. How would I? How could I? Okay, so that's not it. I see nothing odd about witness knowing the name of the victim. Okay. All right. It says you attacked her, but she dodged. Let's see what this says. Now, before you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. Okay. She turned and ran for the door. Okay. Let's see this one. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. No, not me. The killer. I mean, oh, nice. Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to flush you with baseless accusations. Oh, right. Thank you, Mr. Miles. All right, so now I think I can submit the, let's see.
Wait, go through the...
Did I already what?
So, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking that, here. So on the statement when it says, let's see. She turned and ran for the door. Let's see what evidence I have. I can, May's testimony. No, it says she, what's the, no, okay. Because the door from the hotel view is on the right side. If you look on the floor plans. So what, do I submit the floor plans under she turned and ran for the door?
Hold on. No,
because I don't want to mess this up because this is my last exclamation mark.
I know. Okay.
Because I think I pushed him on everything.
Hold on. She ran to the door. That's oh, go back to the very first statement.
Okay. All right, let's see. What does he say on the first? The very first statement says, I looked in the other window when I heard that thing fall.
I'll press it.
Okay.
You know what it is?
What thing? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, okay. The glass light stand. Oh, here we go. The one that had fallen over the scene. Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yes, because it was already broken. Mr. White? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. All right. All right, a light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Then the next moment I saw her run to the left. Then the killer attacked her, she dodged, she turned and ran for the door, and then you hit her. Okay.
What, did he add a part to it?
Yeah, he added a little bit at the beginning saying,
A light stand?
a light stand was already lying on the floor. Let me press that.
Yeah.
Here we go. The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Why, me? Well, I was instructed not... Wait. One moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I am so confused. He's falling apart. Okay, here we go. So this is where we can submit the glass shards. Please ask that you not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain. All right. Here we go. Yeah, and then basically the same stuff. She dodged, ran for the door, all this stuff. He hit her with one blow.
Yeah.
So now, can I submit the glass shards as evidence? Because if you think about it, if it was already on the floor and she went in that direction, then...
No, she apparently bumped into it and fell, but he saw this. Look at, don't bring that up, but look at the floor plan.
Okay. Let me look at the floor plan
too. Do you see where like the shards would be? So the light coming in is where they would be able to see. Do you notice anything interesting?
That, I mean, part of the shards are in the view.
But
the
not
view
all
of the room.
Correct?
Yeah.
And it fell over that way. So how would he know that the lamp fell?
How does he know it's a lamp versus like just like random glass? Because he can't see like the base of the lamp. He can only see like glass shards. So how would he know it was a lamp? Okay, so do I submit? So when it says a light stand was lying on the floor, is that where I submit the floor plans?
Glass shards.
Oh, the glass shards. Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, I'll present those. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to see the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question. It isn't obvious. I saw the stand before it fell over. So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? No, that would be correct. No, he can't. That can't be possible because he only turned and looked when he heard it fall. So it would have already been broken at that point. Okay.
Right. So what's the problem?
Big problemo. Wait a second. Is this for him?
Oh,
no, so
I
what?
thought you meant like you actually were having a problem. My bad.
No. It says no problemo or big problemo.
Big problemo.
Under big?
It's a big problemo. You can't see. You wouldn't be able to see it, jerk.
Yeah. Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred. Correct. That is so? Undeniable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Okay, this is where I submit the floor plans. Okay. Yeah, because this show... Okay. I didn't realize that was like a view. Look at this. These are the floor plans of the scene of the murder. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, Note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ugh, ridiculous. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is from inside the law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh, he's losing it now.
Oh my.
Man, that like pressure music is so good right at the end. Mr. White?
It's a Pursuit, yeah.
Oh, Pursuit? Is that what the theme is? Oh man, it's so good. You did it, didn't you? Your Honor? Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. What? That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? Ooh, what? I said you should confess your crime. There you go. Confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh, he's gonna try to get him on something else, not the murder. He's gonna say he was in the room because he was placing the wiretap, not because he was murdering. The wiretap, because it's like a lesser crime. Here we go. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I don't like the way he's headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does this have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office, am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles. Oh, give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I reached the Fay car offices. That's when I saw the acute cursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what does this mean, Mr. Edgeworth? Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright, would you like to believe that Mr. White was the murderer? See, okay, this is the problem, though. If now they're changing it so there's just way too much, like, lies that because, oh, I'm in the hotel room, I saw it out the window, to now I'm in the actual room, and I saw him. Like, nobody's gonna believe him after this.
Well, no, why would he, well, that's the thing. Why would he admit that unless he was telling the truth? Theoretically speaking, he's not, obviously.
Yeah.
But, because he's, like, doing that because he's like, you know what, I admit I was wrong, and they're doing that, obviously, because, you know,
yeah, but then you're just gonna get caught because you've been lying this whole trial, and you can get caught for that. Lying on stand.
I mean, yeah, but he was assuming, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
He was assuming that he was going to get off the hook.
True. It is a fact that Mr. White has been to that office well before the murder took place. He went to the office to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Alright, there's got to be something else we can get him with. You will testify to the court about this wiretap? Leave it to me. I feel faint. Alright, let's see. Wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Okay. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound? Correct. That's right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Alright, good luck, Phoenix. Alright, so let's see. So he's been in that hotel all week, then? right. So let's see.
Apparently.
Yeah, I'm gonna press him on that. Let's see. He said he's been there since the beginning of September. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation that proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Okay, true. I had entered the Faye law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Let's see what he says about this. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corps is a detective agency of all sorts. We have a responsibility to protect the client's confidentiality. Dang it. But that's when I saw the glass light stand. Let's see what he says on this. Why did you not notice something as intrusive, as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a bodacious thing deserves attention, does it not? All right. No. Maybe he'll rattle enough that I can bluff something out of him. All right. Let's see. Okay. Is there anything I should press him on?
Press him on everything, because I think that's what you need to do.
All right. Let's see. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Faye co-law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Faye co-law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Haha. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. What? He doesn't even give us a choice. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix.
Say?
What? Hold up.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa. Is this a ghost? Hold up. Is this a ghost?
Kinda.
Mia?
Kinda.
I'm
Yeah.
so confused.
So basically.
Wait. Hold
she
up. Let
took
me see what happens.
She took over Maya's body, so it's still Maya's body, but it's the mind of Mia. It's just visually like so you can understand. Oh, it's Mia.
Oh, okay. The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating? Ah, you're finally awake. Ooh! And he passed out again? Hey, Phoenix. Ugh, that's no way to treat an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Wait a second. You're Maya? Didn't you know that Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appeared that that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Wait a second. So, like, both of their minds exist in one body type thing?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix wrote that, not me. White wrote that. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand? Date of purchase. September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent, now you just gotta prove it. Right. Okay. Okay, well that was some convenient evidence right at the very end.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm like, seriously? You never looked at the back of the receipt ever? No one did? Not even Edgeworth ever thought, oh,
Yeah.
the back of this don't... I don't know. Well, I guess
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
fine
time,
now.
maybe it just didn't matter. It was just like, oh, it's the receipt. She bought it left yesterday. It just seemed, I guess, unnecessary. So never mind.
Your Honor, there is nothing left to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. All right. So now we can push him on. All right. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Here we go. Hold it. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. That proves the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I have to show him the evidence. Okay, so now... All right, so now we can submit the evidence. Okay. All right, so... Where's that receipt? There we go. All right. Perfect. Look closely at this. See the words, Maya written in blood? You're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of this receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder. I almost love seeing Edgeworth's face more than I like seeing the defendant. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fayco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have possibly been there. Ah! Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's achievable. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll have to agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Ooh.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Uh-oh, Miles. What has he got Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
Eh?
This part's kind of weird.
What? Oh, wait, he can worm his way out of this one? Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic that the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. There you go. I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. All right. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether your claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see.
Whatever. It's like,
Objection
what?
denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. What? Edgeworth is sure to come up with something. And after Mia showed up and helped me and all. Your Honor? May I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. Ugh. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Okay. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Okay.
Take that!
The memo Mia had given to me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. What's that?
It was just so anticlimactic. I never liked this part because it was just like, well, you know, we kind of already proved him, and then Edge was like, no, let's just, you know, screw this over. And then it's just like, man, could you have just done this in the first place, Mia? You know?
I guess.
It just feels like it was so. I don't
so
know.
okay, so
like,
this is a list of people. I don't understand why he doesn't want this list to be released though.
I know, because it makes him look bad. Because people will find out he's been blackmailing all these people, and his reputation would have been ruined.
What? Oh, now he confesses. Okay. Aw, that's sad. Okay.
They look at the receipt. I'm like, you could have just left it there.
Yeah, you should have just ended with the receipt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the list of names, I'm like, we could have just gotten that from the beginning, and you know, and then.
Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh, Mr. Wright.
Yeah.
You've done it again. What a quite spirited defense. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited was. Well, the court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Woo, confetti. Woo! Woo, we did it. That is all. The court is adjourned. Oh my goodness. Man, all right. Back to the defendant lobby. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come by the office sometime tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later.
This part's cute.
All right, so 9:02. We're back at the office. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia? I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help me with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought. Let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. Okay. You know, when I was thinking about it, it's Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's get to it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. I mean, I like burgers. I might have a burger for dinner tonight. Oh, man. Whoo! That was that really did a number on my voice. But I had a great time. Holy crap.
I did too.
That was a fun game. This next one's about a samurai? What? Ooh, this. Oh, I can't
Oh
wait
yeah,
to do the next one.
Samurai.
Turnabout Samurai.
Or Turnabout Samurai.
Oh, man.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I think
Oh,
you'll
man.
like it.
Okay.
It's about a guy from a kids show.
Oh.
Gets friend.
Does he play a samurai?
I won't. I was gonna give you a brief description.
Okay.
but I'm
Yeah.
like,
No.
you know
We'll
what?
save.
I'll
We'll
just
save
let
it for the
you
next
see.
stream. We'll save it for the next stream. Anyways, thank you for
Yeah.
co-hosting with me. It's been fun. You saved my butt there on the last trial, so thank you.
I know. I was like, I didn't want to say anything.
Oh,
but
I
was
didn't
like,
want to
dang,
mess
he's
this
doing
up and have to
really-
do it all over again.
Yeah.
So thank you. And I want to say thank you to everybody else who has been watching today. I appreciate it. We've been almost streaming for 4 hours, so it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you
I want to
guys.
say thank you to Luke for.
Finally playing this game. Dude, it's good. It's good. I'm having a good time
Yeah,
with
I
this.
remember just back in June, I asked you to for the first time, and you were like, "Oh, that seems interesting." And then finally, after all this time, and this is like, and I'm even co-hosting.
Took me
It's
6 months.
Honestly, an honor.
6 months.
It's honestly an
Oh,
honor.
man.
I'm not kidding. I know you're.
We'll do it again.
I know you're not technically big. Oh yes, please.
Yeah, no, we'll do this
Samurai
again. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's stream, share it with your friends, like the video, all that good stuff. So yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around, and thanks for watching.
We need.